What's up, everybody? We are back again. Happy Friday. We made it. Hey, what's good, Squeak? Squeak official in the house? All right, let's shuffle the playlist. Hey, what you been up to, Squeak? Welcome back, Trader. Hey, bud, good to see you. Hey, good to see you too, Squeak. Good to see you too. What you been up to, man? You been busy? Hey, what up, G Money? Yes, sir. Happy weekend. My wife and I had our first kid 2 weeks ago, just living the dad life. Yo, Squeak, congratulations. Congratulations, Squeak, man. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, living the dad life, man. You're probably busy as heck. Aye, dude. Or maybe right now, you know, probably, you know, nerves, you know. Tell him dad life gang, dad life gang. Dad life gang. I did, G Money. I told him dad life gang. Getting any sleep? Probably bits and pieces here and there. Last night, not so much. Yeah, that's going to happen. Tell him have fun with those. Okay, G-Money. Tell him to have fun with those shitty diapers. This guy. Okay, G-Money. All right. Chill. All right. You'll sleep in 3-hour cycles. I got my Steam link set up on my phone so I can LE from the couch when new season drops. That's what I'm talking about, Squeak. You changed 5 today. How many kids do you got, G-Money? Or is that all just one baby? I mean, 5 sounds about right. That might even be a little under. Two kids, one 7-year-old and an 8-month-old. Oh, okay. 8-month-old. I mean, I'm kind of used to it. I work at a child development center. We take care of 6 weeks to 5 years old. I'm a cook, so I'm not changing. Actually, I'm not allowed to change diapers. Like in all honesty, you might go, "Oh, ha ha." No, I'm literally not allowed to. It's a food concern. You know, I could get stuff into my uniform, and then I go back to prepare foodborne illness, right? But it's everywhere, right? I'm surrounded by it. Squeak coming in with the prime time. Thank you so much, Squeak. You've been subscribed for 9 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ending the storm. No, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Oh, by the way, I'm going to say it now. Today is the last day of Rogue. I know we're all heartbroken about that. Oh man, I know everybody's heartbroken that today is the last day of me playing Rogue, at least for season 2. Season 3 is right around the corner, and I'm going to be hopping back on to Sentinel to be working on some stuff. And I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. Going for Abby. I want to take out Aberoth and try and hit Corruption 500 tonight. I do also have a play date with the boys. We're going to be doing some Hunt Showdown. So I will have to end around my normal time. Yes, sir, Sentinel Gang. Yeah. It's been fun playing other classes. You know, it's especially when all you do is just play one class all the time. It's good to just try out other classes and like get a feel for it. But obviously, Sentinel's my main. I think it's good, especially for somebody like me. You know, how many people have come by going, "Wait, what? You playing something that's not Sentinel? Like what?" I'm like, believe it or not. Exalted ranged weapon. Harton's Husk. Not too bad. Void Horror. Sure. Yeah, so I know I've missed a number of streams. I think I've missed 2 or 3 streams on this character, so it didn't progress quite as far as, like, let's say the Druid. I was checking out BF6 streams and people seem to be satisfied. Yeah, the game looks It looked like, here's the thing though, like the game really does kind of feel not exactly brainless, but it does feel like moving around kind of quick. And if you die, you just respawn. There isn't a lot of weight behind your decisions. Now you can make an impact, but the guns don't like they feel kind of, everything just looked kind of arcadey to me. I'm not saying that's bad. It's just as somebody who's become like a Hunt Showdown purist, and the way everything has gravitas and movement, and you got to listen to the sound. Everybody's not just sprinting from left to right, up, down, left, center, whatever. It seemed totally weird to me. I do have a key. I was supplied a key by one of you out there supplied me with a key. Thank you very much. I redeemed it. I installed it. But I'm playing Hunt Showdown tonight, and then guess what? Tomorrow is the open beta, so anybody could play Battlefield 6 tomorrow. So I mean, thanks for hooking me up with a key, but I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. Wife and I are gonna be in Salinas at the theaters. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to, by the time we get done, I could get into the car and try and get home fast enough. I was just like, nah, forget it. I'm not going to try and do that. Wife and I are going to go out to dinner after the theater, and then going to come home and probably play some Battlefield, possibly with the buds or by myself. So that is why today is the last day of Rogue. So let's try and make it a good one. Oh yeah, we gotta push corruption. It'll be great, I'm sure. Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday, Chris. Can appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, my friend. What have you been up to, Chriskin? Went out today. Oh, I should change that. That's actually not a half bad roll, though. Vitality? Oh, that might work. Alright. So what do we got here? It's T6. Oh, this is actually not too bad, though. This is good. If I can, like, get, like, a chance to blind on hit. Oh, this has got T7 bleed, though. I mean, okay, the difference is 40 to 60. That can actually be pretty large. I think I'll just take this, though. We went out into the 95-degree heat today for some incredible food truck chicken sandwiches. Was there at least a breeze? Was it like also like humid and muggy as well? Criskin, I mean 95 is hot, but like if it's like a dry heat, it's not too bad. It's still hot. Like don't get me wrong. But like especially it's Wisconsin, it's always muggy. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, because I've been in 95-degree weather, but if it's like humid and muggy, man, I don't know about you. I feel like it just sucks all the moisture out of my body. I feel like I just sweat constantly. And the Canadian wildfire smoke, yeah. As somebody who lives in California, I can sympathize. I mean, not right now, but I've been through many of fire and smoke out here from, other areas. Okay, well, I got this. This might actually be a good helmet to use. It was a good time, though, despite absolutely draining my energy. Yes, I understand that. Yeah. I understand that. That's rough. Very draining. What kind of want? Oh. Okay. Well, probably got myself a new upgrade to my armor. We are gonna lose that. We are gonna lose that dex, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. I never did set up. Double T6, double T7 loop filters. I mean, the fact of the matter is I'm probably not missing much, but you never know. For anybody who's wondering what I'm doing, I am breaking down items. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm fine with this. So okay, so I can seal the armor. Okay, let's try and do this. Can we seal this? Okay, cool. I think we're gonna try and commit I think we are going to try and commit to going with blind. So I'm going to do that, but first, I needed those. Okay. Well, there we go. Right. Okay, yeah, but yeah, health is significantly higher. All the builds. Just got a 2 LP null port and just can't remember what build I was farming it for. I mean, yeah, Kriskin's got a point. All the builds. 931. No. Well, let's reduce this. We could just reduce this to 500 corruption and call it a day. Like, we hit one of the tenets. Couldn't get one for 3 weeks and I played way less. Yeah. Okay. Hit 500 corruption. Let's actually, let's farm at 500 corruption, all right? Huh. So let's farm at 500 corruption. Because, doing one echo and going, ha, I did it, 500 corruption. That's not exactly, it's not exactly what I would say is a winning build. Erased. Oh, yeah. Real quick. Okay, cool. Hashtag winning. Oh, man. T7 Vit, T7. Well, okay, so what are you going to do once you buy your lottery ticket? Assuming they do the lottery in your country, Savagus. What are you going to do? Because, I mean, it sounds like you're going to win. It sounds like you're a winner. Jeez. Almost 1,000 health increase. Buying all the new LEMTX with the winnings. Okay, yeah. that was a lot of kiting. All right. All right, now we can try Aberoth. All right, doing 500 corruption feels okay. I will say though, the gear is pretty good. This could be better. This could definitely be better if we could invert that. You know, go from Dex, from Vit to Dex, but that's okay. This is okay. I think what we mostly, honestly, that's probably going to be the next point, the next upgrade path. Can we seal this? Can we get blind? Yes, here we go. There we go. Bow damage? I mean, that's not too bad. Bow fire damage? No. Cold? This could be vastly better, but let's... Sanguine. How many Sanguines do I have? I have a couple 2 LPs. Do I only have the 1 3 LP? I do. Okay, well, hold up. Let's see, can we put... No, I could go Elikos. Right now, my only sources of critical strike, like damage reduction, is on this belt and right here. I have an Elikos, but it doesn't have the reduced bonus damage take on critical strikes. What I'm going to try and do is get blind, chance to blind on my Sanguine Horde. Right? And if I have that, then I can, you know, move away from this affix, since I'll have a consistent chance to blind. Chances to blind means I can't be crit, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of high risk, high reward, but that's what I'm here for. Then I'm probably going to use this. Hey, what up, Conlon? It's going okay. What do we got? What do we got? 25. All right. Let's roll this into damage over time. Bow attack speed is not terrible. I vastly do prefer this. Okay, here we go. So let's go over here. No. Oops. Okay. You guys ready for this? Oh, there you go, Colin. Welcome back to another episode of Slams with Bike. We have this 3LP Sanguine Horde. We're going to be slamming it with this quiver. We want chance to bleed, we want chance to blind, and either physical damage or bow attack speed is okay. As you can tell, I'm not going to be getting one of these. So my top three affixes are physical damage, chance to bleed, chance to blind. Unfortunately, I feel like my build would be weaker without that chance to inflict bleed on hit. So I'm going to lock it in, but I'm hoping for chance to blind and physical damage. Now that I've said that, though, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what we got. It feels good, man. It feels good. This has been Slams with Bike. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Streamer client? Okay, so I am giving up. Not that much of a chance to bleed on hit. That chance to blind, though. Okay, but now I could swap that out. So what do we got here? All right, cool. Can I seal this? Dex. I think that was the most insane. I don't think I've ever gotten that many crits ever crafted on a single craft. It's been crafts with Bike. I don't think I got that. I don't think I've ever had that many crafts. Like crits on a craft like that. Someone jealous here? All right, what up, Cohen? Oh my, I've never had that many. Like, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Oh man, we lost a lot of armor. All right, because we get all this bonus armor. Well, we're just gonna have to figure it out. Streamer client on point today. Yeah, muck it up. What are you doing, Tilron?
You serious?
All right, here we go, guys. Hanging in there and glad that it's Friday. Yeah. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm glad it's Friday too, man. After this stream, I'm gonna be cracking open the bottle. I'm gonna be playing Hunt Showdown. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay. It took a little while to kill them, but once I killed them, they both died at the same time. How you doing, Cajon? Is it Kuhan? Coolhan. Cowhan. Kuhan. Yo, Koo. What's up, bro? Hound dog. No, run away. Yeah, okay, so it killed Aberoth. Now, that wasn't bad, but at the same time, it's going to be kind of weird recommending this to somebody. Yeah, it could kill Aberoth. It kills him just fine. And then it's like, also, don't look at the gear I have here. No, no. Okay. Nothing to see here. Look away. It is a bit more health, but it is... Honestly, I think I should stick with Foot of the Mountain. Like, I really, really want to keep using Blood of the Exile, but that 19% endurance... Oh, it's just so comfortable. I mean, I'm not at max endurance, but I mean, look at this. Look at my endurance threshold when I'm not moving. All right. Look at my endurance threshold when I'm not moving, man. Almost 1800. That is very comfortable. Quoting Frank Drebin. Hey, wait, Tilleron, did you see the new one? Did you see the new one, or is that still quoting the OG? OG, okay. You're going to see the new one tomorrow? Excellent. You're going to have a great time, bro. Believe me. Yeah. My wife and I are going to the theater tomorrow as well. We're going to be in Salinas, though. For something else. We're not watching Naked Gun again. Though I wouldn't mind. Had a blast with that one. What are we seeing tomorrow? There's a do you know BTS? You probably heard them once or twice. maybe not the music, but you've heard about BTS once or twice from me. Well, you know, my wife, the mega fan, she got tickets to the theater, and they're gonna be doing a live stream of one of the guys. Actually, I don't know if it's a live stream. The concert might already be done, or it's happening tonight or something like that. And so they're going to be playing it in theaters tomorrow. Since there's 2 showings, I imagine it's not a live stream. Hey, what up, Rick? How's it going? Since it's 2 showings, I imagine it's not a live stream. That'd be kind of weird to... I guess he's just doing 2 concerts, and it just happens to line up, you know. But it's his most recent concert. Will be in theaters, and so they weren't. I think they might have been showing it in Monterey, but for those types of concerts, we like to go to the one in Salinas because they have the loungers. You know, you can prop your feet up. Not as many people in the theater. They did the same thing for a few of the recent Critical Role live shows. Yeah. So they've done this multiple times for the BTS guys. Oh shoot! Is it this dude? Oh come on, man! I probably would have been better off just standing still. Oh, they have chance to dodge and they deal 25% increased damage. Barf. We'll say 500 corruption does not feel very fun. Jesus. Like, come on, guys. Well, one thing that's happening right now, though, I guess this is important. My only source of critical strike avoidance is blind. I should try and go a little bit slower. This could be, you know, skill issue. Yeah, this could definitely be skill issue here. I'm just rushing in too fast. Not everything has blind, and then, oops, you got crit, you know. It could be that I'm just focusing too much on damage. And that I'll need to back off and, like, you know, actually take something like Smoke Bomb. Because, like, if I, like, hit all the things, if I hit the Black Quiver, get the Dark Arrows, and then do that, bro, like, stuff melts. But I need stuff to melt and still, you know, be reasonably fast. I don't want to play, you know, super cautious. Okay. I think that was the problem. I was just going too fast, and then not everything had blind, and it was just like, whoop, you're dead. What you up to today, Rick? How you doing, man? Playing Dancing Strike Blade Dancer. Excellent. Oh, he died from all the bleed. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? How you doing, man? Welcome back. How's it going, bro? Oh, what's good, Trader? Just out collecting another waifu frame. Likely gonna get bored soon with the game, but hey, it passes the time. A waifu? Wait, are you playing Warframe? Unless it's actually called waifu frame. The season's so boring. Yeah, it's so boring. Even Rod Ferguson quit. He quit the season and the company. Hey, oh, okay. First Descend dude. Waifu frame. Okay, that's fair. Wow. Okay, man, I never thought I'd hear the day. No, actually, I think I could have imagined it, but Air Dragon saying, you know what? I'm not playing this season of Diablo 3. It's that boring. Not Diablo 3, Diablo 4. It's just so, well, what I've already done before. This is nothing new. Even the new powers are a grind to collect. The pretty stuff in the past was all I wanted, and now even that takes longer and more effort to get. Really? They made the battle pass grind more of a grind? Bro, that was like one of the good things about Diablo 4 is I felt like I respected your time. I felt like you could invest a weekend into it, get all the stuff from the battle pass, and feel accomplished. And then if you, like, typically you would finish the battle pass well before you finished your seasonal journey. But if all you were in it for was the battle pass stuff, what I see, the trailer LE Season 3 is just small content to play. I mean, here's the thing, though, Rick. That's all we got. All we got is the trailer. They haven't said anything else about it. It's a little disappointing, but technically, Hype Week is supposed to be coming up next week. There might be more substantial content. Honestly, I think it's going to be a lot more quality of life, and it'll bring some content upgrades. The next few ones, we shall see. They're going to be having, you know, an influx of cash, possibly hire more people, possibly create more content. We shall see. All right, guys, vote time. How many people think we're going to actually see a battle pass in Last Epoch now? No, I'm right there with you, Dread. I'm right there with you. I'm annoyed too. I wish we knew more about it. It's like definitely gonna happen. Hey, what up, Gorsh? Okay. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Dread. Like, I think, like, this is a little ridiculous. We knew way more about Season 2, like, a month in advance. Now, obviously, it got delayed by a couple weeks, but even then, we knew more about Season 2 than we do about Season 3. Maybe 2026, but actually, I want a battle pass. I don't mind a battle pass. Personally, I don't mind a battle pass. We shall see. Why not take some of that 96 million and pay some PR people to make... Well, yeah, but they just hypothetically got the money, right? I think the whole crafting thing really just kind of... It's... I don't know. Honestly, maybe they had plans to say more, but, you know, due to the tepid reaction to the crafting deal, they've just decided to, you know, not really say much. Because, I mean, what happened? They released the information about the crafting deal. Then they released the trailer, and most people are like, oh, look, there's a trailer. So, about this crafting deal. That's what I feel like was going on. Oh, I like how I slam my T3. I like how I slam my 3LP Sanguine Horn, and now I'm actually getting. Now I'm actually getting T7 chance to inflict bleed. That's hilarious. Wait. Hold up. I didn't real. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I didn't realize dexterity. I'm an idiot. I didn't even realize dexterity was an affix on quivers. Sentinel noob here. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, that was that's a lot of nuts. Yeah, that's a lot of nuts, man. I didn't even realize. I didn't even bother looking, man. I didn't even bother looking. I was like, oh, bleed build, chance to bleed, ship it. I want them to do season 2 cosmetics like I want them to do season cosmetics like they did for 2. That was Game Buster, the best deal in any ARPG ever. Do more of that and let battle passes die in the FOMO pit that spawn them. Okay, I want them to do season cosmetics like they did for 2. Okay, what are we talking about, Air Dragon? Are we talking about... Are we talking about Last Epoch or Diablo? Last Epoch. Okay, okay. So, you want them to do more. Okay, like you want them to do the skin packs, the supporter packs. I mean, the supporter packs are good. I would 100% like this. And you know, the thing is, you could put like limited time FOMO, right? Not like massive FOMO, but limited time FOMO on supporter packs, kind of like they did with the old ones. You guys remember the old supporter packs? What if next season, what if in season 3 they announced that the Abyssal supporter packs are going away and they're going to do a new supporter pack and it's going to be called Primordial blah blah blah, and these ones will get retired, you know, a couple weeks into the new season. I mean, these ones have been around for almost a year. So, I mean, that could be a thing. And then you can bring them out of retirement, right? You could bring them back, you know, for the next 2 months. The Abyssal supporter packs are now in the store. I buy them all, they can do whatever. True. Ooh. After time release, the old supporter stuff as a single item buy like 6 months or bring them back. Yeah, like Warframe. Like Warframe. Yeah, like how Warframe cycles stuff back in and out. And sure, they'll kind of lean into the, well, it's in the shop for a limited time, and then you already know it's going to come back at some point. Okay, what is this? Hyperlink broadcast. Say goodbye. Hope we get a Skill MTX bundle. From what I... Oh, yeah, I already read that one from Rick. The green swipe MTX today. Wait, what are you saying? There's a green swipe MTX? Oh, it's not in the game right now on Mike's stream. Okay. Honestly, like if we're being real, kind of like what happened to Sentinel, we'll probably see like a pretty good push for Acolyte. It's literally just swipe but green. Well, it's jungle, all right, man. You gotta remember, it's jungle themed to go with the primordial stuff. Yeah. Could be a Twitch drop. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Didn't they do the same thing for Druid right here? Like, you had like the red. Yeah, you had like the corrupted maelstrom. Yeah, they had like the corrupted maelstrom, and it was basically just a color change. Look, everyone does a color swap or two. I mean, I feel like Rick kind of kicked off this whole conversation, so you know what, Rick, thank you very much. Anyway, Rick might be onto something. This might just be a pretty light season altogether because of this whole crafting deal. They might have just, you know, pulled a mulligan here because, well, we got this whole deal we've been trying to work out. We're going to put, you know, because a deal like this doesn't just happen in like, well, I mean, it could, but I doubt a deal like this just happened in 2 weeks, right? I highly doubt that Judd was, you know, I feel like this is something that I highly doubt Judd picked up the phone and said, I want to sell the company. Crafton, do you want to buy it? Yeah, sure. Send over an agreement. 2 days later, they're signing, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't think any of that happened. It's been going on for a while, right? And I'm going to tell you why I think it's been going on for a while, unless that's been answered, all right? I didn't read all of Judd's comments, but I feel like season 2, the reason why it was so dire is they were trying to court themselves. They were trying to prove that they could be a moneymaker and that you should buy our company because you bet Tencent and NetEase made him an offer as well. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like season 2, like the reason why they were so upset with Path of Exile and why they said they had to move it, and it was like, and people were like, yo, dude, Path of Exile season was nothing. Look at that. You shouldn't have moved your season. I think is they wanted the spotlight on them and they wanted to show that they could produce money. And then after that happened, it's like, okay, look, we're listening to offers now. Look what we just made. Look at what we just made. We're listening to offers. So like what Air Dragon said with Tencent and NetEase, supposedly, possibly, not sure, making offers, that would make sense. That's what I think happened. That's why I feel like they put out a bunch of content. That was basically them, you know. I was going to make a rather crass joke. I've got a few others that likely chimed in and offer, but were likely low effort. Oh my gosh. Crit. I wasn't even watching. I wasn't even watching. Frenzy and Haste on hit. You know what? Never mind. Frenzy and Haste on hit. Okay, cool. I just saw the mods that I have. That's not fun. Jeez. Oh, crit. Oh my. From the Spire? I mean, that's one weakness of a blind build. Getting killed by... I must have killed the Guardian and then it must have fired off a Spire. So it's a void damage, so it does 25% increased damage. 20% increased damage, and then it got a crit. Classic rogue gameplay. Well, right now, my only source of critical strike avoidance is this 25% chance to blind. Which, yeah. This is feeling kind of rough right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I was rocking these affixes before. The reduced bonus damage taken. Honestly, I kind of want to go back to reduced bonus damage taken on crit. Like, this is fine. I know this enemy is blinded. He can't do anything. I mean, I can't get too mad. I am playing very ballsy. I'm not taking smoke bomb. I'm very much. Oh my gosh, how is it firing? Like, I thought it wasn't supposed to fire until you've killed the Guardian. Oh, you know what? Never mind. No, it's not supposed to fire until you get close to it, right? I think that's what it is. I forgot. I think that's what it is. It's not supposed to fire until you get close, so my bad. You stand by the thought that the monsters are overpowered. Well, especially playing Rogue, it kind of feels like that. But at the same time, I don't know all the little tips and tricks and ways to maximize it. Like, this is 500 corruption, and I mean, like, I'm running double red ring and foot of the mountain. And I got over 3,000 health on a rogue. Well, like, if you know what you're doing, you can get a ton of damage reduction on rogue. That's the thing, though. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know how to play last Epoch. I don't know all the little tips and tricks, though. Just so I can say that I've used it. Oh, it's shotgun. It's a shotgun, essentially. But Rogue can also do over 10k corruption at the same time. Again, skill issue. Right? Skill issue. I'm struggling at 500 corruption with stuff. Yeah. Fa la 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 la. And you're not Falconer. Hey, listen here, man. Oh, oh, please, I'm sorry. No, no. Oh, God, now he's possessed. Okay. Okay. We survived. All right, it's all good now. Oh, God. Double possessed. Let me guess, crit. No, I just died. Dude, we got 100%. Just give it to me. All right, that is stupid. Give it to me. They're dead. God help me. Well, do it. I'm broke. I believe in you. I believe in you, Savicus. That is your goal. Giving LE the side eye. Oh, God. I believe in you, Savicus. This is your goal. Before Season 3 starts, attempt to buy one more stash tab to see if you can actually break the 200 barrier. We did it, guys. Oh. Idols. Idols. Let's do it. Let's do it. I kind of have to know. Hold up. Crit. No. Let's see what this is all about. All right. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, I just died. Dude, we got 100%. Just give it to me. All right, that is stupid. Give it to me. They're dead. I just want to see the message Mike put in game. I think you got enough. Hold up. Okay. I gotta type in something real quick. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Wait. Okay. So let me unpack this, Air Dragon. Found out in Neverwinter Nights what the limit of storing containers in containers was. I then uninstalled and never played it again. Reinstalled it the next day after finding a mod that let me have infinite containers. But wait, you reinstalled it, but did you not play it? Because you said you never played it again after you uninstalled it. Right, man. Gonna hop onto my Hammered In this coming week to get reacquainted. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Squeak. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing. Oh, hell no, we are not doing this. Hell no. Okay, I'll do it. Anyway, Squeak. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna be doing next week. I think I'm gonna play Bleed Hammers to get it ready for season 3, and then we shall see. You know. Have it fresh in my mind. It's kind of like, you know, I've adopted that build. So hopefully this time next week we're able to theory craft a little bit. You want to try Druid? You have yet to play one? Yo, check out Dread's Tornado Werebear build, assuming it doesn't get nerfed. I just played that one. I released my own build guide, but you know, it came from Dread. check out his build. You can also check out mine, assuming it doesn't get nerfed. But that's a fun one to play. Very fun. It's really cool. The whole idea is you just spam a bunch of tornadoes, then you transform into werebear form and gain all this extra damage. And the most important thing is you get all your mana back. So it's very fun in that regard. Like, you just spam out all these tornadoes in human form. You transform into werebear, and when you do that, you gain all this extra damage from transforming into werebear. It's like a 10-second buff. And then on top of that, even though you had 0 mana, your mana bar completely fills up because you now have rage. That's like the main mana currency of werebear. And then when you transform back into human form, all that rage gets converted into mana, thus filling up your bar. Sounds like some good synergy. Yeah. No! 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 Okay. Huh! Huh! There we go. Oh, what was that shield? Oh, there it is. Oh. Do you know if armor shred damage bonus is capped to 85% multiplier symmetric to 85% damage reduction bonus? Mechanics, ailments. Let's look for armor. Tilron is gifted a tier 1 sub, and it goes to Conlin. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, I know somewhere here on Tunk Labs they have a chart showing armor shred, and that basically after like 80 stacks it's not really worth it. Oh well. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube. I don't know about all that, but heavily diminishing after 100 stacks. Does the arena from Gladiator Oath Sword and the same from the Dancing? What? Does the arena from Gladiator Oath Sword, is it same from Dancing Strike? I have no idea. Welcome to Slams with Bike without ads. That's right. Hey, Conlin, feel free to check out this website. See if you can find that chart I was talking about. It has a lot of it. It really gets into the minutia of last Epoch. If you got time, if you'd rather play, by all means. Ah. Oh, shit. I got stuck. There was nowhere I could go. Oh. A little bit. It really feels like they fall off after around, 80 to 100 stacks. And don't get me wrong, armor shred could be good. But if you already had a source of armor shred, oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. You're good. You're good. No! Okay. Oh shit. Holy You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, I didn't tag him. I didn't blind him. I got crit. Oh. Barf. Gloves. Wait, there's frailty idols? Wait, there's frailty idols? Is that like a rogue special? We're not going to talk about it. Cool. Frailty. It's a low roll. But hey, 10% chance you get it on an idol. Boom. There you go. Done. Finito. Digital 504. Thank you for following. No. get out of here. All right, cool. Wow. Only, yeah, because it's a class affix, isn't it? I remember there's a couple times on Sentinel. There's multiple times where I was like, well, I need some armor shred. Oh, I'm just going to take this idol. I wish Rogue had some skills. Like 2 more buff type skills. Okay, so what kind of buffs are you talking about, Conlon? Every rogue has the same skills. Like shift, like are you thinking like shift in smoke bomb? Some kind of defensive tactic. Smoke bomb mostly. Yeah, it does seem like smoke bomb is just probably one of the best defensive skills in the game. Do you need armor shred if you build as elemental? If it's an elemental hit bit, oh god. Sounds about right. If it's an elemental hit based build, then yeah, armor shred would help. Decoy smoke bomb, I can't fill my skill bar sometimes. Really? Yeah, so Rick, armor, quick lesson, so I don't mean to talk down to you, but armor is the value you see here is applied fully. 33% is applied fully to physical damage. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio. You get hit by physical damage, you reduce it by 33%. That's the way armor works. But against elemental damage or anything that is not physical, it's 70% as effective. So in this case, it'll reduce that damage by 23% in this case. So yes, if you are doing a hit-based elemental build, armor shred will help. Dark quiver is super clunky. I don't like it at all. I will say this, Conlon, you might not like it, but it definitely is a big damage increase. Yeah. Yeah, like Dark Quiver is a great damage increase here. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, it kind of feels like, I'm not gonna say it's the same thing, but it does kind of feel like the volatile reversal argument. How much armor shred do I need for a physical build? Okay, so it depends on what kind of character you're running. You know, does it attack fast or whatnot? Personally, on any build I'm running, I try and get at least 101% armor shred chance, because that gives me a chance to, that gives me a guaranteed chance to proc 1 stack of armor shred, and then a 1% chance to proc a 2nd stack per hit. What's the volatile argument? Well, it's not anymore. It's not anymore. Let me finish what let me finish what I was saying to Colin real quick. So depending on your build, try and get 101% chance to shred armor on hit. You need roughly, especially on bosses, around 100 stacks of armor shred works. After that, it doesn't really work. Is there no cap for armor shred? No, there isn't. But after 100 stacks, it's kind of greatly massive diminishing returns. If you can get yourself 100%, like the difference between 100 stacks of armor shred and 500 stacks of armor shred is like an extra 5 damage. No, maybe not 5 damage, but it's what's the term that they use? De minimis. It is de minimis. Okay, Conlon, to answer your question, I don't know when you were playing, but on Sentinel, up until this season, there was a skill for Sentinel called Volatile Reversal. For people who weren't used to it, it was clunky, but it was a massive damage boost. And anybody who played Sentinel, essentially any build automatically took Volatile Reversal because it did so much damage. And the argument is, well, I don't like Volatile Reversal. It's clunky. I've killed myself multiple times. You know, that blah, blah, blah. I don't like it. Well, just don't play Sentinel. I don't think it's that extreme for Marksman, but the damage increase with Dark Quiver is quite nice. It got changed in Season 2. It got completely reworked. I'll have to explain it to you after this. Like, that's going to be a whole story time lesson. Conlon, when did you start playing last Epoch? Started several years ago, but I never played at a high level. See, and Volatile Reversal, I'm not going to say was required, but felt pretty mandatory when you were pushing into higher. Oh my God, just died. Jesus! All right, Colin. You got stupidly hooked this season. That's great. Got it. Thank you. You're very welcome, Rick. So, Volatile Reversal, the way it used to work. It's not this song. Not right now. Not this song either. Smoke bombs kind of like VR. Yeah, I definitely feel it. That smoke bomb would have been very useful back there. Okay, so Conlon, what used to happen with VR is you would press a button and it would instantly activate and you would snap back. You would snack back 2 seconds into the pass. So wherever you were standing, you would go back to wherever you were 2 seconds ago. But when you did that, you would cause all enemies around you to take 30% more damage or whatever you're dealing at them. And it could go all the way up to 60%. Okay, well, yeah, well, the snapping back 2 seconds isn't really a thing anymore. I mean, I guess it is, but it was an instant. You'd run up to the enemy, snap back 2 seconds, and essentially, I can't show you the skill tree because it no longer exists. You had 2 nodes on there where it said you would create a Void Rift at start and a Void Rift at end. And there was a node where if you put 3 points into it, it would say enemies would take 30% more damage, essentially, per rift. So if you hit them with both rifts, when you snapped back 2 seconds, they would take 60% more. It was insane. Probably look at old versions on LE Tools. Probably. Yeah, so you would do massive amounts of damage. Now, it was kind of clunky for people who weren't used to it, because snapping back 2 seconds in time could snap you back into a big, massive attack and you're dead. It was like, I got so used to it. I could like juke and jive. I loved it. I was a massive fan of it. But sadly, it's gone now. But Sentinel as a whole does a lot more damage. See, that was kind of the problem, Conlon. Sentinel's damage was tuned around the fact of, what if they took Volatile Reversal? Or the other side, or how about both, Saphicus? Yeah, for the dots. So, Sentinel as a whole just felt kind of... If you weren't using Volatile Reversal, it felt like you were gimping yourself. And it felt like everything you were doing was tuned around the, what if you took Volatile Reversal? How about in Bleed? This is for Rick. Is there no cap? There is no cap. If you reach a specific number, there's diminishing returns also? No. Now, Bleed is different. Feel that Void Knight deals stupid amounts of damage? Yeah, so you see, Sentinel as a whole just didn't really do as much damage, and you had to have these windows to do a bunch of damage because of Volatile Reversal. Never knew about the volatile stuff, but I never played higher than 100 corruption until this patch. And it was typically around 100 corruption plus, probably a little higher. You started to feel the, I'm not doing as much damage. How do I fix that? Yeah, so Rick, when it comes to Bleed, his bike's Forge Guard from 1.17. Okay, we could take a look at that. Yeah, when it comes to Bleed, Rick, there's no cap. The number will stop at 999, and there's no diminishing returns there. It'll just do the same amount of damage. It'll just do the amount of damage spaced out. It goes past 999. It's just, it no longer tracks it past 999. All right, let's take a look at this. Bike's Forge Guard. Bike's Forge Guard had 4,406 health. Let's go to Volatile Reverse. Oh, God, I missed this. Take me back. Okay, so, no, we don't want to diversify anything. Get the hell off my screen. Okay, so Incipit Void Rift. When you cast Volatile Reversal, you leave behind a Void Rift. Terminal Void Rift. When you cast Volatile Reversal, you create a Void Rift where you arrive. So you create one where you where you are, and you create one where you arrive. So hypothetically, if you ran forward 2 seconds, then snapped back to, I guess, reality. If they were far apart, you couldn't stack them. You couldn't overlay them. The skill was to pretty much just run up to something and attack it, stand in place for 2 seconds, press the button, you don't go anywhere, you spawn 2 Void Rifts. Harbinger of Dust. Enemies hit by Volatile Reversal's Void Rifts take increased damage for 4 seconds. 30% increased damage. Now, notice it says Void Rifts. This would work per Void Rift, right? So you create one where you are, you create one where you arrive at, right? So if you're in the same spot and you snap back in time 2 seconds, that's 2 stacks. That's 60% increased damage. It was a massive damage increase. And then what Saphicus was talking about, if you go over to this side of Volatile Reversal, Time Rifts, you put all 3 points, enemies would take up to 60% increased damage over time effect, whatever the damage over time was. 60% per Void Rift. You have 2, that's 120. It was pretty toxic, to be honest. I loved it. I loved every second of it. But it also pretty much, the reason why it was toxic is the Sentinel as a whole got completely balanced around this one skill. And so if you're trying to push high, you felt kind of, in my opinion, punished for not taking this. So yeah, so it got especially insane with like Bleed Hammers last season, when I would take 3 points here, 3 points here. So they would take 120% increased damage over time, as well as 60% increased damage. It's too good not to use. That's the point. That's the point. I did some runs near the end of last season where I wasn't using Volatile Reversal, and I think I was able to do like 300 or 400 corruption, but I knew if I took Volatile Reversal, I could totally push that higher. Yeah. Thanks for the link. Thanks for the link, Saphicus. All right, let's try this again. I think Healing Hands is beyond broken too. I think just healing in general might just need like some sort of a rework. If you notice other action RPGs, I mean, I guess in this case I'm going to just point out Diablo. I don't know as much about Path of Exile. Healing is not really much of a thing. I don't know as much about Path of Exile, but being able to just go around and heal your teammates is not much of a thing. Typically everything's about, you know, making your character more powerful and then generating health some other ways. So, yeah, healing in general might just need to be looked at, but I don't think it's going to be solved in a single patch. All right. Become something useful. Void and poison resistance. Become health. Double health. You have another chance. Smite Fisher is about the smoothest start I had in hardcore. I felt that at the start of seasons 2. I started with Electrified Javelin Paladin. Yeah, it did so much damage, but the sustain just wasn't there, unfortunately. I think of all my Sentinel builds, except for like the Forge Guard or whatever, I think I pushed everything above 1,000 corruption. Like 1,000 corruption and I stopped. So, except for the Javelin build, though. Except for the Javelin build. That one I stopped at like 800 corruption because I just got to a point where I would just get one shot. Okay, I flip. When you said new Amy, you mean new amulet, right? Like that's shorthand for amulet? Okay. Because I saw new Amy, and there's a gun on Hunt Showdown called New Army. And I thought you had misspelled... Army. I'm like, whoa, hold up. I want to play Acid Flask with New Army. I'm like, whoa. Hey. Tell me. Gonna start VK Rive just because I love that build. Void Cleave and Dark Strides. Chef's Kiss. I'm gonna start Bleed Hammers again because I think it'd be cool to have a contrast to how it was in Season 2. I'm expecting some changes for Sentinel. I don't know to what degree. It's kind of weird, man. I was just thinking about it, like... I feel like they put I feel like they put more effort into advertising Cycle 1.1 than they did this season. Like... Anomaly might catch a nerf. Oh no. Yeah. I imagine. I think they vastly underestimated that 50% 50% void damage increase. Like I remember Dread just like looking at the patch notes like, how? Okay, abuse the hell out of this, guys. Yeah, but I'm just sitting here thinking, man, like they have barely advertised this season at all. And I remember one problem they had with Cycle 1.1, not only was there a little bit of confusion, like, is this still the same cycle? You know, it was Cycle 1, now it's Cycle 1.1, you know, that sort of thing. But just... I felt like not a lot of people came back for that one. I felt like there was more advertising for that than there was for this season. And that season, historically, did not have a lot of people come back for it. And it made EHG kind of rethink their whole strategy. And they were even disappointed that not as many people came back. And I'm like, they're not advertising anything. I mean, are they expecting us, the content creators, to be able to keep the lights on? Maybe there's nothing really to advertise. Rick was hinting at that. Rick was hinting that there's probably nothing there. Like, there's not that much content. Well, that's the thing. We have to speculate that that is all that there is, because that's literally, they haven't advertised much. It's a filler. Man, they probably did put everything, not even new sets, that we know of. Because again, they haven't advertised much. I guess I could also try and invest some points here. Try and get like some silver shrouds, but I think that's it. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I will not be live tomorrow. Thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Like, really, thank you for the likes over on YouTube. Let's go ahead and raid somebody in the last Epoch community. Control-Alt-Dad, Broskovich, Bad Dentist. I haven't raided Control-Alt-Dad in a while. Oh, oops. Let's go ahead and raid Control-Alt-Dad. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I will not be live tomorrow. I'm going to be at the movie theaters with my wife. So, sorry, won't be here. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll be live again on Monday. We'll be doing some Sentinel. We'll get a build guide out here for this. Probably more like build commentary, that sort of thing. And yeah, you guys take care. Peace out, everybody. All right, YouTube, again, thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. You guys take care. Peace out.